Hey everyone, I'm Bree Wolf for YOUnited TV. We're in beautiful Parkland, Florida with blue skies. And speaking of blue skies, we're going to go speak with George Joseph Cataudella, CEO of Blue Sky Precious Metals. We're going to learn how you can make the money in today's financial markets. Let's go. GJ, tell us about your company.
Blue Sky Precious Metals is a retailer of things like gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and copper. And if you've been watching the news over the last couple of years, you'll notice that commodity prices and precious metals prices have been very, very strong, and there's a good reason for it. Blue Sky Precious Metals is unique in that it does not charge its clients a commission. We strictly work off a percentage of the money that we make for our clients. That's how convinced I am that we can make our clients money.
How did you get involved in this industry?
Well, I started reading the Wall Street Journal out of my own curiosity when I was about 12. And a few years later, over the summertime, my dad had lost so much money with his stockbroker, who consistently kept losing him money, that he said, you know what, have a nice day, buddy. I'm going to ask my son what stock to buy because he's been reading the Wall Street Journal for the past 3 years, and I bet she could do better than you. Well, call it beginner's luck. I told him to buy stock in Coleco. It's a toy company. That was the year they came out with the Cabbage Patch doll. And the price of Coleco went from about $6 a share to $44 a share in a very short period of time. What all said and done, I made it to the floor of the New York Mercantile Exchange, come out of the testing center, all charged up that I became a commodity broker. I turn on the radio and I hear disaster on Wall Street. The Dow down 508 points. Something never seen before, and for the first time, well, since the 1929 crash, but for the first time, people realized that nothing's really as safe as you think it is, and if you're going to take a risk, it better have a pretty decent reward to pay off.
Wow, and how are you able to do that for your clients?
Well, I literally work around the clock. Thank God I only need about 4 or 5 hours sleep a day. These days, the markets are very sensitive to what happens around the world, and because of internet and the global connectivity of the world today, there's no more such thing as arbitrage, which meant going long crude oil in New York because it was up the day before in London, or vice versa, or going long gold in New York because it was up in London the day before, or vice versa. So I quickly said to myself, commodities was the place to be. Got on the floor of the New York Mercantile Exchange in '92. I was there from 1992 to 1996, and what basically happened there was I was sitting there looking at one commodity or one group of commodities in the same complex. And with 40 other commodities that I was used to trading from 1987, I wanted to get back into the office and take advantage of all commodities. As other opportunities arise, we shift different segments of the financial world. And currently, for me, it's precious metals.
Apparently so. And how can viewers get in touch with you?
To call the toll-free number on the screen. Most likely the line's going to be busy and you'll go to voicemail. And when that occurs, it's very important that you leave your full name, your email address, a phone number where I could reach you, and also the best time I could reach you at that number. What I'll be doing is sending out some information, an introduction letter via email, and then I'll follow up with a call to get into the more specifics of how my program works.
And callers can call from all over the world.
We are an international company, and we can do business with anyone on the planet.
That's fabulous. Anything to add? I mean, where do we see the market going?
Well, if you're asking, do you think precious metal prices are going to go higher? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Well, let me just say this to you. Last year was a very strong financial year for us. I expect the coming years to be strong financial year as well.
Straight from the horse's mouth. Thank you so much for your time. Make the call, obtain the knowledge. Until next time, I'm Bree Wolf with YOUnited TV, uniting you with the world, one video at a time. Get invested. Blue Sky Precious Metals provides two-way markets which allow investors a chance to profit in price opportunities to the downside as well as the upside. So do not hesitate and get invested now.